Riddler's asking for you.
This is by far the most major adversary he's come across.
The killer left this with the Batman. Why is he writing to you?
I've been trying to reach you. You're part of this too. Bruce.
The Riddler seems to know secrets about Batman that even Bruce didn't know.
How am I part of this?
Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you were.
Dear God.
It's Gotham in a way that I haven't seen before. Gordon reaches out to Batman, I think, out of a level of desperation.
Unbelievable breaking news. Gotham mayor was murdered last night.
We have a villain in the Riddler who's all about clues.
And also, the Riddler is addressing everything directly to Batman.
Any of this mean anything to you?
You're pretty good at that.
Catwoman meets Batman, who's looking for a serial killer in Gotham.
You a new friend of yours?
I'm not so sure.
They're both people who fight for what they believe in. They aren't afraid to die for what they believe in.
What's black and blue and dead all over you?
He wants to end up punishing the Riddler because he's being a mirror to Bruce's secrets.
Riddler's latest. It's all about the Waynes.
All these years, you lied to me, Alfred.
I'm just here to unmask the truth about this cesspool we call a city.
Maybe this is all coming to an end.
Hey, vengeance! We all have our scars, Bruce.
I wouldn't call Selina a villain. There's just so much in the gray.
You're pretty good at that.
That their idea of what justice is might be a little bit different. Who are you under there? What are you hiding?
There was no question in my mind that Zoe was going to be a great Selina Kyle. I could feel that this was a character that she felt a connection to.
You got a lot of cats.
I have a thing about strays.
He really struggles to think, you are on the bad side, but I like you.
I really felt for her, her story, her past, her strength. I really found a character who was more than just a sidekick or more than just a good-looking girl in a tight outfit. She's a survivor.
Who is she?
No idea.
The bat and the cat. It's got a nice ring. She really wants to fight for those who don't have someone else to fight for them.
These two characters, they relate to each other, and she's this mirror image of him, and yet they're so damaged in their own way.
If we don't stand up, no one will. They're both people who aren't afraid to die for what they believe in. And I think that is where Batman and her really connect. It's only gonna get worse for you. It'll be bloody.
I know.
I think she's ready to raise some hell.
Selina, don't throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.
Awesome character breakdown that we have here for the Batman. Matt Reeves is really bringing a whole nother level into the Batman screen that we haven't seen before. We have seen a little bit somewhat in the DC animated universe with Year One, and in the comics, obviously, of Year One, the Year One comic, but seeing it in live action like this in such a big way, in a broad way, in the way that he is even bringing it into the screen, we haven't seen it like this before. So I would recommend, if you haven't seen any other Matt Reeves films, I would recommend Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which was the start of him in the Planet of the Apes franchise, and he did War of the Planet of the Apes. He also did Let the Right One In, I believe it was called. I believe it was Let Me In. It was a remake of a vampire movie remake from overseas, and he did a really good rendition of that film. If you want to check that out, you can go ahead and check that film out. It looks exactly like the Batman. It's really, really cool. The photography and everything is up to par of the Batman films. So you can see I'm a huge Batman fan already. Automatically, I have even the Penguin here in Lego form, and I have a bunch of like the DC universe and stuff behind me too. But as a filmmaking fan, I'm big and heavily invested on filmmakers, and this is one of the filmmakers that I am really invested in. So if you haven't seen one of his films, even Cloverfield, he started with Cloverfield and J.J. Abrams and stuff like that, but I didn't want to bring that in as anything here. But go ahead and check out his films, and check out down in the description below, I have IMDb links for the Batman, and I have a second part making of coming out tomorrow as well, so you can go ahead and look forward to that tomorrow about the Batmobile and his gadgets and stuff like that, and some more in depth there. I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes. Don't forget to check out these videos, hit a like, subscribe, and I'll see you here next time. Later.